Okay, part 3 to episode 407. This has been a pretty stupendous penny roll. All of the pennies in this penny roll have been copper. That is extremely, extremely rare. One of my members who not all of my members, talk every day. That I understand you guys have lives and families and jobs, what have you, things to do, and other obligations. Not to sit around and comment with me. But one member is a little bit more verbal than others. Of course, Ter, I really appreciate all of your comments. Ter is extremely active on the channel. But Otis has been doing penny roll hunting since 1982. He's the OG of the channel, and he informed me at one point in time when I first did these penny rolls, and there was no zinc; they were all copper. And Otis told me that he had never found a penny roll that was all copper. And I think you say you do a box a week for the past 30 something years, 40 years, excuse me, 40 something years. So that is absolutely incredible. This is like the 30th or 40th roll that I have done. I got them all at one time. I explained it in the previous video a little bit about getting it from the bank. And I got lucky. That's the bottom line. I got lucky. They're all copper. There's not even one zinc in here. I don't even know if did we find any 80s? I'll be honest with you. I don't remember seeing an 80s. I think so far the earliest is a 79. Oh, a 50. Look at that. The oldest is a 59. No wheat cents are in any of these rolls. The person, I'm pretty sure, was a coin collector or a penny collector. And look at that. We got a 59 there. We'll look at that at the end. Look how beautiful this pennies like this in this condition. Well, not this condition. This one has something on it. It has the circle there. I never know what that circle is from. I don't know. It's from the crimp roll machine or what. But you can see it goes. And it's only on copper pennies that you'll see these circles. Like that's always right in the same place. Crimp roll machines I thought were a little further in. I'm going to move that 59 for the end, but look at that last. So that's just to show you how rare an all copper penny roll is that you get from the bank. A customer wrapped all copper penny roll. I mean, these look like they came out of a time capsule. And the funny thing is, like I said, that the oldest or the newest is 79. We have a 79, a 79, a 79. Oh, here we go. Here goes an 80. We do have an 80. I don't think we've seen an 81, though. So this is the newest. An absolute stunner. So I broke up the video into three parts because these pennies are going to get a little extra attention, and and I want people to check out, give you guys the most bang for your buck, Let me say welcome to all my new subscribers. I hope you stick around. This is another beauty. Wow, this is tremendous, man. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I have a special penny roll that these go into, which is not penny roll, tube. I bought a box of 100 tubes um, several months ago, and I have since filled up. I write MS on them. Let me move this over. I write MS on them, and it's just for those types of pennies. And you want to hear something funny? I buy rolls of BU pennies sometimes from eBay, and none of them look as nice as the ones that I make myself. Is that crazy? Like if they would have sent me tubes that had pennies like the ones that like these, I would have been happy, but they're not. They're more, the condition is like one step lower, like more like these. Not even. Some of them weren't even in that condition. Some of them were more like these. And I was like, wow. Meanwhile, this is how I separate my pennies. In case you didn't know, I used to talk about it all the time. Um, those are my MS pennies, right? Those will go into the tube. Next to it, I have my BU pennies um, that are better than the BUs that I get on eBay. Next to it, I have my AU pennies, which are about the condition that they say their BU ones are uncirculated on eBay. And then I have my fines, and then I'll have my heavily circulated, which we have none today. We have none, and usually they're all heavily circulated, fine, and we get some AUs. If I'm lucky, I'll get one BU, and if I'm extremely lucky, I'll get one mint state penny while penny roll hunting on a typical penny roll. But as you can see here, this is so atypical. Abbott coin counter coin. There's a counter company, Greenwich, Connecticut. I've seen those penny rolls before. I grabbed the 59. All right, no big deal. I want to hold this for the end. This person here, like I said, they were I'm pretty sure they were a coin collector, and they put or penny hoarder, and they put their 59 to 82 or 81 on in one rolls, and they put their wheat cents in the other. So when they passed away, I'm pretty sure they passed away. When they passed away, their family members did not wise enough Lee did not take their wheat cents, because I'm pretty sure he must have wrote it on the wrapper, and they did not bring the wheat cents to the bank. Another misaligned die. We got a few nice misaligned dies. Maybe I'll put this one with those. No die clashes. We found one possible strike through. I believe this was the first penny in in part one, if you recall. And that was really it. We had those misaligned dies. Oh, we have the rust. We have the rust penny that we found also, I think, in part one. And outside of that, it's been mostly these really exceptionally beautiful looking pennies. And that's a collar error. You can see the copper being squeezed over from the collar, changing shape and becoming thinner in certain areas, that it will start to push the copper over the edge. I know that the wire rim is really when it's like very angular coming up. So I don't know. I guess that would not be a wire rim. But these pennies have got me going bananas, man. This almost looks like a polished die. Tremendous, man. These are tremendous. I could do a short video on each one of those pennies. I just wish there was some errors in here. I feel like it's just such a waste of a beautiful penny. Now they're worth about 10, 15 cents a piece, maybe even a quarter. Some of them might be high MS pennies. They might be worth $1. And here go our last two. Wow, man. Let's see. Both sides very nice. See, there's a little bit of I don't know what you want to call that. Something. It could be dirt. Can I lightly, will it come off if I lightly touch it, if I put a little alcohol on it? Right. What you don't want to do is you don't want to leave it looks like it could be a fingerprint. You can see it right there, the reflection. You don't want to rub it so hard that it begins to it'll leave like a clean circle in one area. Or you don't want to start to put polishing lines throughout. I just wanted to see if it came off. It looked like it came off a little bit, to be honest with you. I'm rubbing very, very soft. Almost just like letting it glide. Yeah. This is probably like an MS 63, 64. Right. And this is as close to um, gem mint as you're going to get from any penny roll, customer wrap penny rolls. Yeah, you want to see what they go for on eBay? I could check very quickly for you. 1980 mint penny. All right, we're going to go lowest first. Go to buy it now. $1 in the cello. So that's with free shipping. All right. And that's probably a little bit nicer than what we got. I guess that's an uncirculated. That's nice though. All right, so maybe it's worth 50 cents or 30 cents. Maybe you get 4 or 5 of them together, you get $1 or $2, Um, but still, I mean, got it for a penny, right? So, and that's what goes in my tube. And here's last but not least, we found a lot of 79s. I think that the person this tube stopped hoarding them in 1980. So typically, the year that's a die. That looks like that's a die clash. Finally, last coin mojo. We should see something in the back though. Geez. I'll pour some. If you're still here, you'll get a little extra content today. I'll pour a little. You know what? I'm gonna pour it on here. I don't want to make my desk all messy. Too late. Did it anyway. All right, we're gonna clean this penny because the back is so dirty that it doesn't really matter. It's if there's something there, you can't even see it, so you might as well just clean it. And it mostly came off. All right, let's clean a little bit more. And that part is dry. A lot of it came off. I usually use I get a little free disinfecting on my desk, right? The alcohol I dropped down. All right, let's take a look at it again. Yeah, that's really, if there is anything there, you really can't see it. So, oh well, I tried. Yeah, you can see the little dent under his chin right there. That's the columns of the Lincoln Memorial. So it has a little bit of a weak, very weak die clash. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you watched all three parts. It came out to about 15 minutes each part, and I'm going to use the same thumbnail. I'm just going to change the part one, part two, part three. Those thumbnails take a long time. People don't realize all the extra time that I put into my videos. On the shorts, I add music. I mean, it's a whole thing. I have time in my day, so it's a labor of love. So thank you all. Anyone who's actually watched all three parts, extra special thank you to you. Hopefully, you've all clicked like and subscribed to the channel. God bless, and I'll see you in episode 408.